2nd and 6. Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Goff on first down.
That shit cheating. Why did he turn around? He was on it.
Just shy of the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Oh, nice move. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Bro, stop it. That truck animation shit gotta stop, bro.
100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man right side.
Nah, this game is cheating me right now.
This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the
If anything, he should have dropped it.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage.
That
changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now left side on the swing pass. And in for the Lions, touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Stafford now to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Akers. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A big play there for L.A.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stafford. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Powell. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on third, Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now
as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A minute 52 to play until halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Stafford hooking up with Akers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, there goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Shot before break here. Goff. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's out to the flat for Swift.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a carry for Swift. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Bosa's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Stafford. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for L.A. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall.
And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown, the official.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall.
And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, Swift.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Here's Powell on the return.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Nah, I done sold this game off.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
I had it. Stupid pig.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We'll see if they can band back together.
My nigga
after the
dropping
pick
hell.
six.
Bro, look at this. Look at this. My players are stuck on each other.
It's a 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Come
He's
on.
going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, and they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string it? And the Lions pressure
Now
too
my
strong. Down he
O-line
goes.
can't hold up
Coming up
against
now
the
on
line.
a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Lost mine
We've
to
talked
the
about it,
nigga who ain't even won a
They
game.
are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions.
This nigga, he ain't even won a
It
game.
just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Yo.
Romeo Okwara able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I don't know, but it's cause I'm on they got me on that short week shit where my niggas been the tired shit. My niggas tired. Damn, yeah.
Here's Chris Jones now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I deserve to look at this one.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
We dropped a lot of picks this game, too. And they caught a lot of picks.
Specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now gone.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
That's what and he don't
before being tackled.
That's what I done missed so many tackles this game. That's what it is.
You want to play the game with confidence?
I missed a lot of tackles this game.
Right now, their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult.
Every time.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had
And
control of the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game.
Damn.
That's exactly what they did.
Can I not seal, though? Is the real question.
So hold on here, not done in the fourth. That is caught inside the 5. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play.
Come on, man. Y'all giving him too much time. Get in there.
Take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Let me fall forward.
Cam Akers with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the
Yes, sir.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
I ain't tripping though, because they tried to do the same thing to him for me. I almost blocked one of his.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Come on, baby. We got to clutch up. We got to clutch up. He gonna mess up now.
Offense ready to kick off their next
He
drive.
definitely gonna mess up.
Fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball,
Yes, sir.
he's got to be like what we talk about with
I just
defensive
gotta play
backs.
over the running back.
Touchdown. Short-term memory. Right back out there doing the things that
all I gotta do.
And knowing that taking care of the ball is
He
paramount.
been giving me with that screen all night.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Let me take that.
Pass complete. It's Hawkinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
First down.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They
Nigga did
understand
not
it's
get
not quite
paid.
Hail Mary time just yet.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They've been bailing him out, bro. That should have been a duck.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It
Like
stops
my
the
nigga
clock
Matt Stafford
and lets
been
your
doing.
offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now gone.
Not this time.
They'll find
Not this time. I knew it was coming. I knew it was fucking coming, puss ass nigga.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play.
I knew it was fucking coming.
Battle here on 3rd and long.
You're not following that. You need to bag up though.
Goff.
Pick some, Kyle.
Throw there as that's
Shit.
knocked down and incomplete.
Nigga, we are here.
There's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
That's for the marbles. The marbles.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Bye-bye. Have a good time.
22. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that
I
one
didn't
might
think
have
it was
just
gonna
sealed their
happen. I
fate.
ain't even gonna lie.
that's the
Aaron
nature of the
Donald, he
2-minute
changed my
drill.
whole
The offense trying to
mindset.
go downfield and make their plays, but defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him
He
on his
said
side of the
GG,
field.
man.
Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So the LA Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by the 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better.
Yeah, I'm not playing the
Sometimes it's just sharpening your execution,
Raiders.
sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the
Niggas
things you
talking about, let's
practiced all
play.
week without
Nigga.
major adjustments, just doing them better.
I've been
And that
hitting
got
you,
it done
bro.
in this one.
Yeah, no, I don't want
So
like
for
that,
Los
boy.
Angeles, their winning ways continue as they get it
My
up
girl
to
didn't even
7-0.
let me play that one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
And it's tough. Oh my God, I know that nigga might want to leave the league after that. Against that. But bro, that's the thing I was saying. Robert Rochelle had already